covered in ink and bleach. Cross.
Today's goal is to take a stock automatic Del Sol cluster and make it into a digital dash. How I think I'm gonna approach this, all these guts need to fit inside, and I just need to run my power and ground to it. So I'm thinking, let's see. One option is to take all this off back here. Take everything off and just use this front glass, popping off these pins, using this front glass and just cutting out the area so that the screen sits in it. And then I can, let me get it closer to me. And if I can get the screen in it, I just cut out where I need to touch because it's touchscreen. That's option one. Option two, cut a slit in the top, drop the screen in, secure it on the top, put 2 pinholes on the bottom so that these two can drop in there, and then secure the top, and then fit the guts in the back of it by taking off the gauge and everything else. So first we'll start with taking off the gauges, getting all this stuff out of there. All these bolts, everything that has a Phillips bolt on it is gonna come off, and we'll see where we go from there. I'm also gonna separate this, just take off this plastic. Okay. Now that the cover is off, you got all these pieces that kind of, let me step back a little further. I don't need any of it. But before I even work on this part, what I'm gonna do is see how well the screen fits back here. Now, ideally, if it would have been a perfect fit, I would just cut the glass out, slide it forward, right, trimming these 2 edges right here, cutting a line here, bringing it all the way forward. But you can see it's a little bit bigger. So I might make a template in a second just to see where it sits. And I'm hoping that I can use right here, cut out a 2-inch hole, 2-inch hole here also, and put my 2 gauges in there. So let's see how it works. Out with the old and with the new. 2 options again. There's the screen. I was thinking to cut this area and just slide it in. But now I think I decided I'm gonna drill 2 holes, a hole here and a hole here somewhere, wherever these line up at basically. So basically wherever these line up, we'll drill 2 holes there, but the holes are for these to fall into. So when I slide it in from the top, the bottom pieces will end up in that hole, whatever holes I drill. All right. Whatever holes I drill, it'll drop in like that. And then I'll see how I can secure the top. But I'm just gonna cut out a space for the top for it to slide in and see what happens. Let's see. Okay, that's just the way I'm gonna cut out. It's not perfect, I could use a straight edge, but I'm gonna cut that out and drop the screen in that section. Safety first, just close your eyes. Okay, slid it in the top. That's where it is. And I'm actually gonna cut, see where those 2 legs are? I'm just gonna cut 2 inserts at the bottom, which I already marked, for those to slide into and lock. And then I'll secure the top with a pin through it. And then I'll cut up where I need. But it's pretty much centered. That's what the gauge is gonna look like. And I have room for my boost and my next gauge next to it. So let's see how this goes. Just like that. See, I cut the insert, one there, one here. The bottom of the screen should sit in that. And then I just need to know where I need to cut the glass out. And that is it, my friends. Slit there, open the track on the top, and run it down. And boom, there she goes.
Don't worry about it. You won't see anything when
She's going to get painted black, Captain. I'd have been pissed if that shit dropped and broke. Alright. Don't worry about the top half. You'll see in a second. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it. So what I'm gonna do is, seems like if I cut out this section and up here with these windows, I can get this box to fit right in here. And I can get the wires to sit over here. Then I'll just run my power and grab it. That's it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Everything is gutted from inside. I shaved down a bunch of stuff. Only because I know where it's gonna go. So obviously I'm gonna have to clean this out before I put everything in. But I'll do a dry fit real quick, just to show you guys how everything fits. I cut the entire section out here. This will work for Del Sol people. If you got a regular Civic EG or whatever, it may be a bit different, but I needed a place for the USB to go. So we take the unit. Oops. Right. There we go. Unit sits in flush. Alright. Unit. And then I forgot what I was gonna do with this. I think just squeeze it. Yeah. That's what I was going to do. Squeeze it. These two go to the screen. Screen. This piece right here is going to sit in here and get screwed. And then the screen goes on top. Let's see if I can do a finished product real quick. With everything, let me put the screen on and I'll show you. There she goes. I get to put my gauges on the side, on this side and on the other side. Like I point my pinky. So at least I get to put the gauges there, and I'm gonna actually paint this glass black, so you won't see any of that stuff back there. That's kind of how it sits. It's nothing. Just ran the two wires through. Nothing protruding. But yeah, that's how she sits. See if I can show you the finished product once it's in the car, but for right now, that's it. So that's my old gauge pod, and since I'm putting it inside of this screen, I'm just gonna use my hole saw. Drill a hole here, drill a hole here, take it off and paint it, and put the two gauges in here. The top piece actually broke off, but I don't need it because there's more supports on the back. So this part will be hidden under the dash part. But let me take care of this and I'll be back with you guys in a second. All right, it's the final product. It is painted. The gauges can go there. I just put a rubber seal on the bottom, so it may look a little wavy to you guys, but in the car it'll be fine. There's two rubber seals on the side here also. See? Rubber seal here, rubber seal there. Just so that the screen doesn't touch any plastic. But now I can put the screen in the middle, put the two gauges. I'll give you an idea of how to look in a second. Hope you get the gist. The gauges are just sitting in there right now. But that's the gist of it. Ha.
nigga San Antonio came in, and they about to go head to head. San Antonio head to head for the pot. Small pot, but it's gonna go down. All the way from San Antonio. Took the pot. Full interior. Oh shit. Good shit, boy. Big pot, boy. Niggas winning money.
San Antonio, baby.
San Antonio, son.
I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross